Trapmore gang, it has been a very busy news day in the world of hip hop, in the world of drill, and in the world of street politics. In case you didn't realise, the news hit today, very big news, that the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the feds, the actual feds, have descended on O Block. Yes, the famous O Block from all your favourite Chief Keef, King Von and Lil Durk songs. The feds have pulled up at O Block and have apparently arrested a number of people for the murder of rapper FBG Duck. This is big news that has landed all over the internet, okay? 5 charged in RICO conspiracy that includes the slaying of Chicago rapper FBG Duck. This is humongous news. A lot of these people that have been implicated in this case are well-known names that might be familiar to you if you're a big fan of drill music coming out of O Block, okay? Some of these are the guys that were very close hanging around with King Von right up until his very last days. And frankly, however this case is going to play out, it's going to be absolutely wild. This was humongous news all the way back in August when FBG Duck, the most prolific GD rapper coming out of Chicago, was murdered in a broad daylight brazen attack in the middle of the Gold Coast, a popular shopping district in Chicago. Now, a lot of people in the time between this event happening and the feds arresting a number of people of it, a lot of theories have circulated about who may have been responsible, and a lot has been said about whether or not any credence should be given to the types of internet detectives like myself that piece together details from cases like this in an attempt to get to the truth. Now, for the record, there is a YouTube channel called Chicago Scene 88, which makes these kind of creepy, emotionally impactful, but also completely anonymous documentaries about famous people who have been murdered in the Chicago scene. Now, Chicago Scene 88 basically says that his whole thing, he takes information and rumors from all sorts of different sources online, especially the Reddit Chiracology subreddit, to try and piece together what happened in these cases. And since today the names of the people allegedly involved in the murder of FBG Duck were released, it seems like Chicago Scene 88 predicted the whole thing months ago. Here's some content from today's upload from Chicago Scene 88 about the FBG Duck murder RICO case that just dropped. He says, what's a little scary is that 3 of the 4 shooters I mentioned in my earlier story about FBG Duck were actually the shooters. Muwop, Seethang, Zelmunna, maybe DQ, who's being questioned by the FBI. However, this was no shock to me, as it was quite obvious to me who it was due to people bragging on social media posts and later confirmed by trustworthy sources. All shooters bragged about the crime on social media after the murder. Boss Top basically confirmed it in an interview with Panda Boy Productions. Both Von and Muwop himself snitched a lot on social media and in songs, and it goes on and on to basically explain that it appears that the people involved in this case, in this murder, had hinted at their involvement in social media posts extensively over the last year while the feds have been trying to work out this crime. Now, that's all well and good, and I'm not going to break down the specifics of that case in this video because I think I'm going to take my time and research everything and make a whole main channel video about it. I'm not here today to talk about the facts of the case. What I'm here to talk about is my involvement. Because apparently, since this news has come out, and since Chicago Scene 88 basically predicted the whole damn thing, this My Mixtapes post suggests the FBI says that Instagram posts and YouTube, quote, documentaries were very helpful when finding the suspects accused of fatally shooting FBG Duck. Now, ever since this post went live, my inbox has been absolutely chock-a-block with motherfuckers accusing me of being a straight snitch. They're saying I'm a snitch. They're saying YouTube documentaries, those are the things that you make. I admit, guys, I do make pretty fire YouTube documentaries. Thanks for calling them documentaries. A lot of people were sending me this, a lot of people calling me out for being a snitch in the comments, reposting this, tagging me in posts. People, there's one really important detail that you're missing about this. I've never made a video about the murder of FBG Duck. I never made a video about the fucking thing, alright? I made this one video on O Block versus Tukaville. FBG Duck's in the thumbnail. He features in the video obviously because of his role as a GD on the Tukaville side of the war. Obviously, allegedly, it's these O Block guys that have ultimately ended his life. But this video wasn't about the killing of Duck. This is sort of stuff in the past. I never covered the killing of Duck, okay? Trap Geek did a fire video on the killing of Duck, I gotta admit. For the record though, Trap Geek didn't actually accuse anyone of doing the crime or bust the case open like Chicago Scene 88 did. Motherfuckers are hitting me up saying that I'm a snitch I didn't even report on this thing. I'm gonna report on this thing. I'm gonna make a video about this. I'm gonna spend the next few weeks crafting something, putting together a really detailed breakdown. I've never even covered this, but people are calling me a snitch, but it got me thinking, where did this post come from? My mixtapes. And it's not just my mixtapes, because this has been posted by a number of places, including @rap, one of the biggest hip-hop Instagrams in the game. This is the biggest hip-hop based Instagram account in the game. This is @rap. These guys have got a ridiculous amount of followers. They've probably got more followers than DJ Academics, but I would say they're not as influential, but still. 8.6 million followers. This is @rap. This is rap. And they're posting this bullshit. Instagram posts and YouTube documentaries. But they didn't. They didn't. And you know what's even more crazy? People are going, where did this come from? Well, I'm sitting around going, where did this info come from? You know, where's the proof? Where's the press conference? And I actually posted this on my story. I said, look, before you send me this thing saying I'm a snitch, remember, I never told the Doug story, even though I'm gonna do it soon. And then I got to thinking, I'm convinced this was a fake story. Anybody got proof that the FBI actually said this? And I will say, this reminded me a lot of when people were running around saying that DJ Vlad had something to do with the 45-year sentence that Philly rapper and prolific self-snitcher, let's just be real, AR-Ab got. So this was another fake story that was running around a little bit in, and I would say less reputable hip-hop news media outlets, saying that the judge thanks Vlad TV directly for his interview, which helped them convict AR-Ab for running a drug empire. Now, they've got links to the interview. They've got an image that actually isn't the actual video that we're talking about that's titled that the judge thanked Vlad TV. There's actually no proof, and it turned out that this was a load of bollocks. AR-Ab came out from prison to say that his Vlad TV interviews didn't have shit to do with him getting locked up. There are people out there that are just desperate to discredit the hip-hop media, news organizations, commentators, documentary makers, whatever, okay? And this is another one of those. They're coming for me, they're coming for Chicago Scene 88. Now, thankfully, there was quite a good post in Reddit's Chiracology sub, where they basically said, public service announcement. They never said that YouTube documentaries helped them with the duck case. They said that it was them self-snitching on themselves in music videos and social media posts. But for some reason, people twisted what they said. If you honestly think the internet had something to do with it, I want to know what info you think the bloggers had that the feds didn't. Now, once again, I didn't make a fucking video on duck getting shot, so I don't even know why you're looking at me, people DMing me. But anyway, I found the clip, I found the feds talking about the case, and they said that these guys were self-snitching on social media. They said that social media posts and music videos played a big part in them being able to see what was really going on with this gang, and they didn't mention no YouTube documentaries, okay?
But for instance, you can go on the internet right now, you can see people in music videos, guns all over the place, talking about who they've shot or who they're going to shoot.
So listen, people, I'm sorry to disappoint you, okay? You got hit with the clickbait. I didn't complete training academy. I didn't complete the FBI Fed Academy. I know you all think that I'm a Fed, I'm a snitch, I'm a cop. I didn't have nothing to do with this. The feds did not say that YouTube documentaries helped them build their case. And hell, if the feds are really using documentaries by people like me and Trap Geek and Chicago Scene 88 to build their fucking case, I should be getting some of these tax dollars doing their job for them. Why aren't I getting some of these federal checks if apparently I'm doing the work for the feds? Apparently the FBI, they don't really do any investigation. They just roll out of bed and watch the latest Trap Geek upload, copy and paste a few pointers, chuck it into an indictment, and jobs are good and you pull up to O-Block in an armoured vehicle and take who you want. It's absurd, okay? This is yet again just another one of these crazy examples where people are just gunning for the hip-hop media dudes like me, okay? And look, I know it comes with the territory. I'm not too butthurt about it, but I just wanted to jump onto a video, break this down, give you a few of the facts, give you a few of the details, and just let you guys know I didn't lock up anybody from O-Block, okay? I didn't have nothing to do with it. That wasn't my work, okay? That wasn't my police work. It sounds like some damn good police work because these guys were running around doing all sorts of stuff, incriminating themselves online. And let's not forget that this was one of the most brazen hits I think the hip-hop, rap, media, whatever game has ever seen. They caught Duck and murdered him in the middle of a busy shopping district in broad daylight and expected to get away with it. And that, you know, that just probably wasn't realistic, okay? So the FBI, they're all up in O-Block's business. I'm gonna going to be spending the next few days researching this, finding out what really went on, how things got to this point, and hopefully I'll get some insight into what's going to happen next. It's possible that these guys would have got caught without the social media posts, but frankly that seems like it really was the icing on the cake for the feds to have everything they need to prove this entire conspiracy. It's not a good look, and I wouldn't be surprised if we heard a few more big names get wrapped up in this whole mess very soon. Rest in peace to FBG Duck. I don't want to see anybody hurt. I don't want to see anybody lose their lives. I love the music on both sides. I just want to see everybody live and get along. And what happened to Duck, honestly, was tragic. It was shocking, and just nobody deserves that. Okay, so rest in peace to Duck. My thoughts with his family. It must be a relief to finally have some answers. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm a straight up snitch? Let me know down in the comments. What things do you want me to cover in my main channel FBG Duck video? Let me know that too. Don't send me any inside info. I don't need that shit. I'm not trying to snitch. I'm not trying to get on my FBI shit. If you got inside info, send it to the feds, not to me, okay? But I'm going to cover the story. Let me know what you want to hear. Thanks for watching. Shout out to the patrons for supporting the channel, and until next time, bye.